Hey guys, it's me Dave. It's 4/21/2021. So it's been a little bit better of a day today. They kind of laid off me, thank God. Yesterday was miserable. It was miserable. It's miserable when they're gripping your head tight. It feels like they got a grip on your head. And I put on my EMF hat and all this stuff, and it just didn't seem to do anything, of course. Um, But anyway, so I was thinking about other things. I went and picked up my truck today. They gave me a discount. It was still $650. Isn't that unreal? I'll give you guys a tip, and I'm sure most guys know this, but of course, they mark up the price on the parts. So um, and I kind of knew this before. I kind of priced some of this stuff on my own to see what it would cost and stuff. But the blinker switch, you can go to AutoZone and get one for $78. Well, my mechanic marked up the price to $178. So I mean, they do it to make a profit. I guess you can't blame them from that as long as they don't do it too much. But you kind of get screwed anywhere you go. I mean, my mechanic is a nice guy. He cuts me deals and all this stuff, but this time he kind of marked up the parts, to get a profit. So but he probably figured I wasn't going to be there for a while because the truck is in good shape now and all this stuff. So I wasn't gonna be going back for repairs or anything. So he probably thought, well, mark up the price a little bit, get a little extra cash, But so $650 to fix my truck. That's okay. And I didn't know this. I didn't check. I didn't know this. My truck has rear disc brakes. I didn't know that. I thought they were drum in the back. So you know, um, so he replaced the caliper in the rotors, in the pads, and all that stuff. Did all that stuff. So I got all new brakes, all the way around. Those tires are like brand new. They still have the rubber little things that pop out of them. All new tires, and so I won't have to worry about that. That's big money. Tires are over $100 a piece. Brakes, they're brand new now in front and back. And my blinkers work now. My blinkers work. My hazards work. My windshield wipers work. So it's what do you do, right? You kind of get it up the butt, but that's just, I don't know. It's part of it. I could do some of the stuff myself, but I don't have a desire to work on cars anymore. I probably could have figured it out myself, but I don't have that many tools anymore. But okay, so now I'll go into targeting, and it's been a good day. I went up and got my truck, took Max to the park. Max rode with, so we went to the park afterwards and all this stuff. And I kind of ran around, did errands, taking care of business. I'm taking care of business because I don't. The honest truth is, I don't know if this guy's gonna send me to the hospital. That's the honest truth. I'm trying to get prepared. If this guy sends me to the hospital or anything happens, so I sent my paperwork in to the financial company, and I'm gonna have my truck payments automatically taken out of my checking account. Some of my other bills are automatically taken out of my checking account. I don't have to worry about it. Because I don't know what I don't know what these people are going to do. It's a team of people that are torturing me, that are on, I don't know what they have, 2 or 3 people on per shift and all this stuff. So these people, I don't know what they're going to do to me. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know if they're going to try to send me to the hospital again, after yesterday. They were hitting me quite a bit. I couldn't shield. Nothing worked. When they grip your head, and all this stuff. You can put your EMF hat on. It ain't gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything. So I had to kind of take it yesterday. Um, like I say, I shaved my head. I think that does help. I honestly think the static electricity from your hair, I think, amplifies the attack a little bit. I really do think that. When I shave my head, um, it lessens the attack. Um, you can see there. I put an extra piece of Mylar up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, I really don't. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what angle it's coming from. I don't know. I really don't. You can speculate all you want, but do we really know how they're doing this? I don't know. So I was thinking about some of the people in my program, and I'm thinking, what's going on? These guys can see through our eyes and stuff. And so they show me lots of things in this program, and they don't tell these torturers anything. They're not told anything about us. They don't know anything. Okay, so are they showing them what's going on? Like when I was getting hit super hard yesterday, I was getting hit pretty hard yesterday. I mean, it was bearable, but barely. So there was a car sitting up there on the main road, sitting out there when I was getting hit, pretty good. So are they, what are they doing? Are they saying we're here, we're watching, or are they telling these guys we're here, we're watching? I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. One time I got desperate, and targets may disagree with me, but you get desperate and you do desperate things, okay? Now I wrote to the DOD. I said, I am being tortured with directed energy weapons, and the next day or later on that day, I took one of the dogs to the park. And there is a government Cadillac, blacked out SUV, Suburban or whatever, but it was a Cadillac, sitting at the park, and he was pulling away as we were pulling in, so it's like, they're telling me they're around. Are they telling me this, or are they telling them that? You know what I mean? It's like, we're around. Everyone can see that we're around. They don't necessarily stop it. They don't stop the torture. But they're like, we're around. We're out here, we're around. We know what's going on and all this stuff. If it gets too out of control, will they stop it? Will they stop it? When I was getting tortured super, super, super hard, they made me cut my neck. I was getting V2K, I was getting subliminals, I was getting microwave, I don't know, I don't think it was microwave, I was getting mind control weapons to the head. Doing all these things to me. I took a knife out of the dish drainer, and I'm like, is this what you want? The knife was dull, like a butter knife. I didn't cut myself, thank God. But I couldn't control that action. It was, I did it without thinking, Okay, so then they called my sister, and my sister rushed my relative out of the house, and I had a big black Cadillac, blacked out, sitting with his lights on in front of my house. He was sitting there with his lights on in front of my house. So why was he there? Was he there to stop this if it got out of control, like it did? Was he there to say, Was he giving a message to these guys? You better knock it off. I don't know. But they don't get that message. They don't get that message. So there's a big government guy sitting in front of my house in a big blacked out Cadillac SUV when I cut my neck, and they rushed my relative out of the house. Why are they there? What if I went out there and said, I'm being tortured and all this stuff? What would happen? If I would have went out there and said that. They stopped it on V2K. They were like, whoa, 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 don't, and then they changed that. And then a girl hopped on V2K and she said, next time use a box cutter. She said, next time use a effing box cutter. So these people are crazy. They're crazy, and they don't care. But there's people out there that are watching these people do what they're doing to us. Do they have the power to stop it? Is my question. So I was thinking about that today. Do they have the power to stop this? If this guy got out of control, So, yeah, I went through it, you guys. I went through it. They put me through it. They can make you do things. They can do all kinds of things with these weapons. People don't think so. They're like, oh, they can't make me. Well, they can make you do some stuff. And stuff. I wouldn't underestimate these people. Hopefully I think people are out there looking out for us. I really do. I honestly think people are out there looking out for us so that this doesn't get too out of control. I got some psychos. They're psycho. They're violent psychos were in my program. And they try to do whatever they want, But we have people out there. Like I say, I was getting tortured yesterday, and there was a car. It wasn't a grubby car. It was a new car sitting on the road up there, watching the house, when I was getting tortured, So there are people out there. What's their job? Do they have the power to stop this? I don't know. I don't know. There's all kinds of things I want to think. I'm not going to say on this video, but so I just want to explain that. I was thinking about that stuff today. I'm thinking there's all kinds of people around. I had it wasn't black. It was like a tan, blacked out SUV Cadillac. Sitting up on the road watching the house a couple days ago. They're kind of telling me, and they're kind of telling these guys that are looking through my eyes. They're like, we're around. We are around. I don't know if they're saying don't do anything foolish, or if they're telling me we're around. We're watching what's going on. And stuff. So, it's unreal. They let me see that stuff. Most, sometimes they're hidden. They're around, but they're hidden. And I don't see them. When they want to make themselves known, they show themselves. But I think they're always around, and stuff. But so anyway, not much going on. I'm thinking about, got my truck fixed and all this stuff. Took Max to the park, and that's about it. We went for a ride earlier and stuff. Got out of the house a few times, and I had to run over to Wisconsin to get tobacco, chewing tobacco and stuff. And it's cheaper over there, so that's kind of what's going on here. But so I'll probably cut this off. It's been an alright day, thank God. Yesterday was miserable. They kicked my ass. Yesterday, and there wasn't anything I could do about it. But they kicked my ass yesterday. I went through it for, 16 hours or whatever it was, 15, 16 hours. So, what's going to happen? I don't know. I'm getting prepared, I don't want to lose my truck. So we're going to do automatic payments coming right out of my checking account. If I get locked up, if I go to the hospital, if I do whatever, my truck will be paid for, no problem. So, um, anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. So I hope you guys are doing well out there. I hope you're not getting it like I was getting it yesterday. You know, um, and stuff, and stay safe out there. And I guess I'll cut this off, and I'll talk to you guys later.